Orlando's median home price has dropped. What does this mean for Orlando's real estate market? Is this a sign of a crash? This is the August 2022 Orlando real estate market update. Let's look at some stats. These are the stats for July, and this covers all of Central Florida, including Tampa. So we can see that the active listings are up, listing solds are down, the average days on market is 16. It was 14. And the months of inventory is 2, just like last month. And this is the pricing trends chart. So we can see, obviously this little dip down here. And so in June, it was 462. Now we're at 452 for the median home price. And again, this is all of Central Florida. And so this is actually specifically for Orlando. So let me get out of the way here, and then you can have a look at that. And so we can see over here for the month-to-month changes, a lot of things are in the negative except inventory. We've got more inventory, but everything is less. And then over here we see with the median home price, there is a 1.6% negative change. And then this page just talks about the state of the market and what's going on. It says here the median home price for July 2022 was recorded at $380,900, a decrease of 1.6% compared to June. This is the first time in 6 months that the median home price has fallen. And over here it talks about distressed homes, and that there are 18 distressed homes or bank-owned properties and short sales accounted for 0.5% of all home sales in July. And that represents a 21.7 decrease from June, when 23 distressed homes were sold. So I think that's just an interesting bit here that, I know some people think that maybe there are some foreclosures coming, and there certainly will be, but it's something to keep an eye on to see how many foreclosures we're going to have, because that could really could change the market a bit. Now let's go through some of the counties. So here's Orange County, and we're mainly just going to look at the months of inventory and the median sale price. Now this is from July, so we just can kind of compare and contrast. So in July, the month supply of inventory in Orange County was 1.6 months, and median home price was $470. And just to keep in mind, this is just single family homes that we're looking at. We're not looking at condos and all that kind of stuff. So month supply of inventory went up a bit at 1.9, and the median sale price went down $465. So about $5,000. And now let's see Seminole County in June. 454 was that median sale price, and months of inventory was 1.3. And now median sale price went down a little bit, and the month supply of inventory went up a little bit. Now let's check out Osceola County. Here we have the median sale price was 415, and the month supply of inventory 1.8. And the median sale price actually went up in July in Osceola County, but the months of supply of inventory also went up 2.3 months. So this is a little interesting, because if you remember from last month, I think Osceola County, the median home price went down a little bit, and now it went up a little bit. So it's interesting to see if this is going to be something where it's going to be up and down, and are we going to see this maybe come into Orange County and Seminole County? Now, I wanted to break down some cities as well, because as we know, real estate is hyper local. I kind of just picked a few like random cities just to kind of see what was going on. So this is St. Cloud, which is in Osceola County. This is for June. And again, we're just going to look at the median sale price, which was $397,500, and the month supply of inventory, which was 1.7 in June. So July, we went up to 2.5 months, median sale price $390. Now in Sanford, the median sale price was $375, and the month supply of inventory was 1 month. And the median sale price now in July is $385, and the month supply of inventory was 1.2. So we can see that the median home price actually went up a little bit in Sanford, which makes sense to me because I think Sanford is a pretty popular area. So I think we're going to see that. We're going to see Some areas they're still going to be increasing, and then some may be decreasing. And in Winter Garden, the median sale price in June was $600,000 and the month supply of inventory was 1.8. And now in July it went down to 566, 530. And month supply of inventory 1.8. Now onto Oviedo, the median sale price was 460 in June and 0.9 months of inventory. And then it jumped up to 500,000 in July and 1.3 months of inventory. So obviously Oviedo's, pretty popular, and it seems to be staying that way for now. And then in Winter Park, the median sale price was just over $1 million with the month supply of inventory at 2.4 months. The month supply of inventory is 3.1, and then the median sale price is 1.2 million. So again, it's going up here in Winter Park, but we will see that in some places, and then in some areas we're going to see that decrease. And then in Kissimmee, the median home price in June was 366 and the month supply of inventory was 1.5. And now in July, the month supply of inventory is 1.9 and the median sale price 407,500. If you want to see what's currently on the market, check out my list of preferred homes for sale in the description. And if you're enjoying the video so far, please like and comment. It really helps my channel grow and pushes out my videos to more viewers like yourself. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. And if you are a subscriber, I really appreciate the support. All right, so we looked at all this data. What does it mean? Are we headed for a crash? It's a possibility. The prices did go down. The market has been so unpredictable, it seems like there's a change every few days. I can't hardly keep up with topical videos. Right now, I can't definitively say this is our first major sign of a crash. What would concern me is if we keep seeing the median home price drop month after month. Right now, even though the months of inventory is growing in most of Central Florida, it isn't a significant jump to indicate a crash. I believe the median home price dropping from last month is probably an indicator of a correction. When we looked at the stats for particular cities, we saw some that had an increase in the median home price. I think this probably means that although the market is softening, it's still a strong market, especially in different areas, because real estate ultimately is super hyper local. Also, new construction seems to be still pretty strong. I'm seeing builders offering incentives like they have been for the past month or two, but I haven't really seen a slashing of prices or heard of builders stopping any plans to build a particular community. That would be a major indicator of an issue in the market. I also have a theory that sellers have been pricing their homes too high and then end up selling below market value. That's why it's so important to price your home right the first time. If you don't, you have less negotiating power, and that's why we're seeing, some sellers dropping their price. And, buyers see that. They see that it's been on the market for a little bit. Essentially they're a shark and they see blood, and they're going to try to negotiate as much as they can, which they absolutely should. With that being said, sellers are definitely going to need to curb their expectations on what they can sell their home for. We're not seeing as many bidding wars and buyers waiving a bunch of contingencies. It's still happening, but not as much as before. I think the stats for this month is supporting the idea of a housing correction. If we look in the crystal ball, I think going forward, we might see the median home price go down a little bit more. We also might see the inventory rise more. I'm thinking the market could balance itself out as much as it can after such an increase within the past 2 years. Buyers aren't as desperate to get into a home anymore. I read an article recently that said we've seen the peak of inflation and we won't see as drastic interest rate hikes like we've been seeing the past couple of months. We'll see what happens, but I do believe the market is starting to balance out a little bit, and we might start to see pre-pandemic numbers soon. As far as a housing market crash in Orlando, I don't see it yet, but with this fast-paced, unpredictable market, you never know what could be around the corner. For more market updates, check out this playlist or this playlist about the Orlando real estate market. Reach out to me if you have any questions. My contact information is in the description below. Thanks for watching.